Hey guys, I'm here to do an in-depth video on the True God mode on Alpha Omega. So you want to place the teleport pad down there. I didn't pick it up yet, but you want to not open that door and not open that door. I'm obviously in customs to practice. I'm trying to get the lunge because you have to use your sword with that leap it does. You have to do that. So it's really hard to nail that. You have to get just the right spot. This little ledge will push you off all the time. So it's just hard to get it perfect. So I'm going to show it here. Getting done right, so you run, jump. You want to make sure you line up your hilt of your sword with about that window, like window blind thing, whatever you call those. You want to line up the hilt of the sword with the corner of that. It seems to be the best angle to do it. So I'm going to get my specialist here. I'm in custom, so I make it so only power kicks drop. The biggest thing is being high enough. So if you notice, the hilt of my sword is above that board there. And then you just look up. You want to make sure you move over a little bit because you don't want to hit the barrier of that piece of white wood right there. And you move over just a little bit more. I usually move over till about right there. I'm trying to replicate it. And then you want to put the hilt of your sword somewhere in the corner, somewhere in that. Or I'm trying to get it perfect. And then you just lunge right up on top. And that's because if you look any other angle, or if you're too far in the corner, it won't work. So I'm going to do it again here. So it makes it a lot easier to do that because I don't have a friend to hold zombies for me. So here I'm moving over this way, the middle of the bush, little fern thing there. And then same deal, look up, hilt of the sword right in the center there. Oh, I fell. So I'll try it one more time so you can still run for like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you jump up. Same deal. You gotta make sure you move over just a little bit, otherwise you're gonna hit the barrier on that piece of wood right there. So you're gonna move over so you don't hit that barrier, and then look up, and then bam, you'll just go up there. I said it's not exact perfect every time. Sometimes I can nail it randomly. I'm gonna show like 4 or 5 attempts here. Sometimes I can nail it perfectly, just winging it. Other times I try to do the exact same, because I mean it took me, I said, around 20. It's my 4th or 5th success. Like, it takes a while to get it perfect. I had to cut out a lot of failures here, but if you can get it down perfect, good for you guys. But it took me a while to get this down. But I think this is a better method because then everyone in the team can do it really easily. One person just has to know how to do this well, and all 4 people can do this. So everyone doesn't have to learn how to do it. Like the quote easier method is down in the by the ventilation system. You can jump on this little death barrier, and I cannot jump on that death barrier to save my life. I spent an entire time trying to get that out. I show it later in the video here, and I cannot get on that death barrier to save my life. But see, the hilt of the sword, or the katana, if that offends you, right on that corner of that the window there. So yeah, I'm in customs. So what I do is I just up my health, give myself all the points. And the biggest thing is zombies only. Get rid of all the specialists, all the random zombies, and then make it so only power kegs drop. And that way you get power kegs for days, and it just makes it so much easier to practice this. So it took me a long time. It took me probably good hour and a half of gameplay here. But yeah, I try to do it the same every time, and I start to get it down pretty good. So I'm gonna let the gameplay go for a bit, and I'll be back when we're down in the ventilation room. I forgot, I edited this video ahead of time. I'm adding the audio on top. So you run in there, put the telepad down, and then, so now, like I said, anyone can jump through the telepad and do this. The biggest thing, I was trying to explain how to do this to some randoms, and they were trying to jump through the teleporter when it was still red. And I just figured it would be common sense to wait until it's blue, but they weren't. So anyways, now we're down here. So yeah, this is the death barrier, the quote easier method. You get your sword to level 3, the invisibility mode, and then you sit on the death barrier. There's tons of videos out there on how to do it, but I could not jump on this death barrier to save my life. I spent a good 20 minutes, half hour just jumping. And I can get in this little glitch spot. It's a really awesome AFK spot, actually, because it's complete AFK. The zombies completely ignore you. So I actually hopped up here, which was pretty neat. I hit the death barrier one time and some zombies hit me. But then as soon as I crouched or I moved, I don't know what it is, but they ignore me. All the zombies just walk off. And you can walk along this whole ledge. So you could get a whole team up here. You get all 4 people if I move over. So I mean, it's a cool little AFK spot if you're playing online, and if you can practice this jump crouch. You have to run, jump, crouch, like it's sprint, jump, crouch all at the same time because you don't have very much space in that little tunnel. I could not get it consistently. I'm no pro when it comes to jumping and all these, glitch stuff, but I could not get it consistently, but it's pretty cool. So now I'm going to let this play for a bit. I just, kind of show how it works and showing where you can go and sit and whatnot. So I'll be back in a minute. So I just keep trying, and I noticed that it's a little easier with the sword. I don't know if it's because you move so much faster with the sword, or if I was just getting lucky, but I got it at least 2 or 3 times with the sword, but not consistently. I couldn't get it 2, 3 times in a row. So, but that pretty much brings this video to an end. It's got, a couple minutes left in it, so I'm gonna let it finish playing. I hope it was helpful to you guys. And if you want to play with me, that'd be great. I play on PlayStation. My PSN is magic-banana-1. I'll put it in the description. It's nice to find some people who actually know how to play zombies and know how to use some glitches. Maybe you're probably better at it than I am. So if you have any comments, like I said, comment below. If you want other videos, if you want help with other things. I know I don't make a lot of stuff, but I'm trying here. So, see you guys later.